They laughed at him when he came into the bank with a nylon bag full of crumpled notes, mostly hundreds and 200s naira. The teller looked at him and said, "This place no be taxi park." Some customers chuckled. One man even muttered, "Now small boys, they waste our time." But Chuka didn't say a word. He just stood there, waiting his turn, because inside that bag was every kobo he had saved to start his dream. Nobody knew it yet, but that was the day everything changed. Chuka Nwankwo grew up in Aba, Nigeria. He was the second of 6 children. His dad was a mechanic. His mom sold akara in front of their one-room apartment. Their ceiling was made of plywood, and when it rained, water leaked in from 3 corners. From age 10, Chuka had been hustling, washing cars, selling sachet water, and helping his mom flip akara before school. He didn't complain, he just wanted a better life, a real one. At 19, Chuka got a job at a shoemaking shop in Ariaria Market. The place was tight, hot, and noisy. But Chuka paid attention. He watched how they cut leather, stitched soles, and packed orders. Within 6 months, he was already stitching samples. After hours with scraps, he picked off the floor. He started dreaming. What if I start my own line? Not some luxury thing, just good strong shoes for everyday Nigerians, shoes that didn't peel after 2 months, for Okada riders, for teachers, for hustlers. He didn't have money. He didn't know anybody big, but he had a plan. Chuka saved everything he earned. He skipped lunch most days. He walked long distances instead of paying for transport. At home, he drew out designs on A4 paper and wrote ideas in an old notebook. He named his future brand Odogwu Leather. Why? Because he wanted people to feel bold, like they mattered, even if the shoes cost just 8,500 naira. He made 5 pairs at first, gave 1 to his church pastor, 1 to a school teacher, sold the rest in the market. The feedback was solid, so he made more, 10, then 20. By 2019, after nearly a year of saving, he had 134,200 naira, mostly in hundreds and 200s, stuffed inside a plastic bag he kept under his mattress. That's the money he carried to the bank. People laughed when he entered with that bag. The security man rolled his eyes. The cashier looked confused, but Chuka stood his ground. He opened his first business account, Odogwu Leather Enterprises. He wrote the name in block letters. From there, the grind became real. He found a tiny stall in Ariaria Market, a wooden table, 1 chair, and a banner printed for 800 naira. He took clear photos of every shoe he made, posted them on WhatsApp status, Facebook, Twitter. Every time someone bought a pair, he'd ask for a picture or a short message to post. Then one day, a local influencer saw his shoes on Facebook, ordered a pair, wore it, tagged him. Orders exploded, from 5 pairs a week to 25, then 60. By 2021, Chuka had enough to rent a real workshop. He hired 2 boys. One used to hawk bread, the other was idle after dropping out of school. Chuka trained them both. They worked hard. No air conditioner, no fancy packaging, just quality. In 2022, he was featured on a radio show in Port Harcourt. By 2023, Odogwu Leather was shipping to Lagos, Abuja, and even outside Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, and the UK. Now in 2025, Chuka and his team make over 10,000 pairs every month. He employed 50 full-time workers. He runs training workshops for young shoemakers every Saturday. And every December, he donates 300 free shoes to children in slum communities. And the same bank that laughed at him, they now send him emails offering business loans and inviting him to speak at their SME events. He never forgets where he came from. Here's what Chuka says: nobody go believe in your dream until it starts feeding you. But don't wait for support. Don't wait for connection. Start with what you have, even if it's small, even if it's dirty naira notes in a nylon bag. The message is simple. You don't need to be rich to start. You don't need perfect English or a MacBook. You don't need to beg people to believe in you. Just start and stay consistent. People will laugh at first, but one day they'll clap. Start anyway. Write that plan. made that first product, sell to one person, then another. Because you're small could become the next big story, just like Chuka.